Well, we're up in the hills on a beautiful rainy day. Didn't want to come by myself, so I thought, well, I'd just bring Jeff along. I'd bring Jeff along and see if we can find some gold. Okay, well, the plan is Jeff and I are going to jump over the edge here. There's a little creek down here that normally, by the end of the summer, it completely dries up, but it has a little bit of water running in it most of the year. And the main river, it's running way too strong to even get anywhere near it. So we're going to jump over the edge, go down to this little creek, and see what we can find. I've been detecting, I'm guessing about an hour now. And I've switched over. I'm no longer looking for gold. I'm looking for square nails, and man, I'm killing it today. But I've worked all the way around this creek, and I'm coming around the corner now, and I've got a big area right here of a lot of exposed bedrock. And the gravel, most of this gravel does not look good to me. All up the side of this creek. On this side, the gravel doesn't look good, but there are a few rocks starting to show up in here that look a lot better. And they're getting a little larger too. So I've just hit this a little bit, and I've got a couple of targets in here, so I thought, well, I'll go back and get the camera, bring it down here, and catch the guys up on what's going on. Now, last time I seen Jeff, he was back up the creek here, down on the bottom, right next to the water, rolling boulders. So he found a chunk of bedrock down there, and I think he's trying to get the rocks out of the way so he can get down right on the bedrock. Okay, let me show you the targets I've got so far. One target right there, and then I have another one right over here. That first target right here sounded so-so. The second target that I'm basically sitting on sounded really good to me. The third target, it sounded good also, but it's way too loud. Which makes me think it's either lead or a nail or something. But what we're going to do, since we've got no gold today, I'm going to grab my pan and I'm going to dig these out and take it right over here to the creek. And since I'm on the bedrock, I'm going to dig these cracks out, take it over and pan it, and even if the target's a nail or something, there's a chance we could find a little bit of gold in with it. So at this point, we're desperate, but we got to go home with something. And so far, we're doing good on the rain. The brush is still wet, but I'm starting to see little patches of blue sky, so I think we're good on the rain. All right, let's dig these up, see if we got some gold. Okay, we got no target in our hole, and whatever it was, it's in the pan. So let's take that pan down and see what we got. Well, I got that all panned out, and we got us another little tiny piece of a nail. No gold. Actually, that little crevice I dug out, there was no gravel at all in it. It was just dirt and this one little tiny piece of iron. So we're going to go ahead and dig out number 2 and number 3. Well, we got that, the second one and the third one. On the third crevice, I dug up the target, threw it in the pan, and I still had another target. So I dug up 3 targets out of that crevice, and they're all in the pan, so I didn't see any gold. So here's hoping. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pan this out. No gold, 3 little tiny pieces of wire. Okay, I'm gonna jump down here a little bit and work this next section of bedrock. Well, I thought I'd get you caught up. I've been detecting, good half hour, and I'm finding plenty of targets, but they're all small iron targets. Now I have one right down here I've been digging on for quite a while, and I can't nail down the target, and I don't think it's iron because my magnet can't pick it up. So I figured I'd come back up here, grab the pan. I'm gonna go down and just dig everything up, pan it out, and see what we got. If we don't have any gold there, I think we're gonna abandon this spot and see if we can find a little better ground. Well, I just finished panning that out, and we're on the board. We got some gold. Nothing to write home about, but at least we got some gold. Let me show you. Okay, you can see here we got 4 small pieces, some really fine stuff in there. A piece of wire, little piece of lead. Not much, but we're on the board. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab the snuffer bottle, clean this up, gather everything up, and head back up a little bit, see if I can find Jeff, see how he's doing. If he's got some gold, we might hang around up there. If he's not doing any good, we may come back down here. At least there's something here. Okay, let's head upstream. Well, I made it back up to where Jeff is, and Jeff did pick up 2 small pieces of gold, so we decided to work here. He's right down here digging a hole. Jeff got his VSAT, and this ground in here is really, really hot. It's got a lot of hot rock to the point where it's actually affecting my pulse machine. So he's cleared this whole area of rocks and detected what he could. That's how he found his 2 pieces. And now we're gonna go back over it with the pulse machine and see what we can find. And I got a real distant target here, and I got one up here that sounds a little stronger. But basically that's what we're doing. We're just double checking what he's already checked. Okay, we just got us a target right here. Well, we had one right here. Now it was originally up here. Driving me crazy, only having one hand.
Piece of gold.
Piece of gold.
Piece of gold. Bigger than one I got.
I just found a pretty small piece, but it's a piece of gold.
To clear off the bedrock. I did a lot of clearing today.
We've got another one right there, but it's only one way, which means it's a hot rock. But we'll clean a few rocks off and check. Yep, hot rock. At this point, it's getting late in the day. I think I'm going to abandon Jeff, and he's going to work here a little more, and I'm going to work on around, do a little detecting, and take a look at that area, and then slowly work back up towards the truck. So if I find anything, you can be sure I'm going to turn the detector on. If not, I'll see you back at the house. Well, we made it back to the house, and yep, it's the next day. And I also got to fess up. I lied to you. I told you I was going to turn the camera on if I found another piece of gold. Well, I found another piece of gold, but I was just too lazy to go back and get the camera. But got the gold over here on the scale, so what do you say we jump over there and take a look at it? Okay, we're gonna weigh this in grams, that way it sounds like more. 0.95, just short of a gram. Almost a gram. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to beat Jeff. After all, he did come out of there with 3 pieces. And I haven't had a chance to find out what it weighs yet, so it's pretty touch and go here. So hopefully we got him. Now, as far as next weekend, I do have a free day next weekend, so I'm planning on heading up. I'm going to try to get up to one of the lower hydraulic pits. I want to get up there, see if I can find a little nicer gold. But, you know, this time of year, you got to take what's delivered, so I'm not sure where we're going to end up. All I know for sure is we're going to go do something. So stay tuned, and I'm supposed to be working on the house, so I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day.